Hello, friends. I'm 7 minutes late, not 8 minutes late, okay? Also, I don't know why my monitor doesn't work right now, but that is fine. How's everyone doing on this wonderful, what day is it today? Thursday. I don't even remember. Hey guys, hey Henry, hey Eric, how's it going? Does the stream only go for 2 hours a day? Yes, it is only 2 hours a day. Also, it doesn't happen every day. True. It only happens when Tina gets very annoyed because she can't figure out something. Then it lasts for longer. Hey Lauren, how's it going? This is my first study with Tina. I'm sorry I'm late, but it's a tradition for me to be late. No, it was 7 minutes late. It wasn't 8. No, it was 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7. I think it's 7. Can you guys hear the lawnmower now? Or is this mic very good and it's not able, you can't actually pick it up? You know what? I'm gonna try to get my monitor to work. I don't know why it's not working. Very irritating. Did someone unplug it? Pretty sure I didn't unplug it. Let me see. I don't know. It just stopped working. Okay, whatever. I'll try to fix it later. It is fine. No lawnmower sound? Wow. Very excellent mic, I must say. Because it's really loud. I want to squish Tina's cats. I also want to squish Tina's cats. Oh, hello. Do you want to say hi, Boop? Want to say hi? This is Boop. She's saying hi. Oh. Boop is having a good day, aren't you, Boop? Okay, you go. Yeah. Okay, should we get started? Let's get started. I'm not used to this tiny screen. My old eyes cannot see with this tiny screen anymore. Ah. Age comes to us all. Okay, so working now? Come on, you can do it. I have a lot of technical difficulties today, aren't we? We really are. I don't know why my timer's not working. Let me try to fix that too. Server started. All right, client. Client, you already started. Why did this client not work? Okay, you know what? Okay. I don't know. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna start the music. Let's get started. I'll keep track of the time, and then I have a bunch of different timers, so I'll try to fix that. Okay, all right. Let's go.
Imagine a library that contains all the books in the world. Anytime you want information, you have to go to this library to get it. The information in this case is completely centralized. So this can be very effective and is an extremely common way to share information. But what if our library were destroyed? In this case, we would lose everything. In a completely centralized system, we wouldn't have any way to recover this information. Another possible issue would be speed. To get a book, you'll need to go all the way to the library.
Okay, first Pomodoro finished. Hydrate and chill, my friends. How was first Pomodoro for everyone? Not bad for me. Took me a while to get into the zone, but you blanked there for a minute. Nah, I wasn't blanking. I was trying to figure something out. Tina's so happy learning. She didn't want to stop. She wasn't. I was in my flow state. That is true. I was in my flow state. Let's keep going hard typing because what are we talking about? Your jacket is really cool. Thank you. Thanks, Yaran. Working slow but got a lot done. Feeling more calm now. Slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? Cool shirt. Thank you. I'm not happy learning JS. I'm doing blockchain stuff. I just learned enough JS in order to do the blockchain stuff. Yeah. It's just like harder because I'm learning like blockchain stuff, but at the same time, because it's done in JavaScript and I don't know JavaScript that well. Like I know a little bit. So what ends up happening is that I have to like learn JavaScript on top of that. But it is okay. Trying to prep a study plan for a license exam is just like, struggling for flow state for sure. Prep a study plan for a license exam. How long have you spent on it? I think the general recommendation is don't spend more than 10% of the time in which you should be spending on doing the exam. Don't agonize over the plan itself. Hi Tina, everyone. Hello. Hey Allison, how's it going? I spent like 2 months doing lead code, even paid for peer, did my Palantir interview yesterday, solved their problems. Apparently, solution was not optimal. Microsoft emails me today saying they canceled my final round interview with them because they have filled all their slots. Didn't even have a chance. To be fair though, it's pretty late in the interview cycle. It's already in March. I'm assuming you, I don't know, are you just getting your first job or have you, it sounds like you're just getting your first job, right? If that's the case, like March 10th, that is pretty late. So don't feel so bad about that. Obviously, it's like not great, but don't feel so bad about it. 2 months doing lead code. How many lead codes did you do? Another recommendation I have is like don't spend so much time doing too many lead codes. It's better just to understand each concept than just cramming in a lot of lead codes. Just doing like as many lead codes as possible. I do not believe that is a good leading metric for an outcome. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I think understanding each concept and just the implementation of that concept really well is a lot better than just doing a lot of lead codes. I don't know if that helps. Hopefully that helps. But it's okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, I sent out 200 applications, 3 interviews, failed. Actually, I think like more. 5 interviews in total. I think I failed 2, got 3, something like that. I don't even remember. And only 1 data science position ever accepted me. So, it's okay. What are you learning at the moment? I think I heard JS. Are you doing tutorials or just looking at how to do something specifically JS? So I'm doing blockchain stuff, but just happens to be JavaScript. I don't really do tutorials. So maybe you can watch the video I just did previously, like maybe 1 video ago, I think, where it's like how to learn coding faster. So this is the method I use. I don't just like do tutorials. I find it's like not super helpful. I very much just like, this is the project. I have to do this project. So I learned JavaScript along the way. While I'm doing the project, kind of poke around a little bit. Yeah. I think, I have a because I did a CS degree as well, just to put that out there. So don't feel bad if it takes you longer, because understanding a lot of the concepts and knowing other languages makes it a lot easier to pick up other languages. Although I will continue to complain about JavaScript because I don't like that that much, at least for now. Hi everyone, I've seen your lives before. This time I'm committing to it. I joined the Discord to hope to study you guys again. Yeah! Thanks so much for joining. Takes a lot of patience hard because you crack tech interviews. Used to feel lost, but I now have 2 offers. Just keep working hard and don't take interview results to heart. Congratulations! Yeah, I totally agree with that. I also, another thing I want to emphasize, like, I don't know. I do know. I don't know why I said I don't know. I do know. Like, whether it be software engineering, data engineering, whatever, like data science, like technical interviews, it's really important. There's like a way of doing them. So it's almost a skill in itself, you know? And the best way of practicing is really just doing these interviews, whether you're doing mock interviews or just doing like real interviews. You kind of pick up on what it is that they're looking for and what it is you can do. So a lot of times you don't need to reach the correct solution, but it's the way in which you portray your solution that matters a lot. And sometimes it's just luck. Like literally sometimes it's just luck. Like I remember very distinctly they're like do this thing and I'm like, oh wow, I literally looked at this thing yesterday. Well, excellent. But then I mean other interviews I've done, it's like I have like literally no idea because I'm just like, I don't know what this is. So luck does play a really big role as well. Can you talk more about timing for job applications? Well, I'm assuming that you are someone who didn't have a job before, something like that, like a full-time job. Because if you have had a full-time job, like they don't really hold you as much to the interview schedule. But assuming you're out of school or like from a different industry or something like that, you generally like interview. Okay, I want to specify this is in tech, much more in tech specifically. You want to be doing your first rounds probably in October. Yeah, like October, September, October, and then your final round should be around like January, February, because they usually fill in other spots in March. Like March is really late to be doing interview. Good morning, Hakanata. How are you doing? How are you doing? Uh, We've been diving into the software engineering side ideas this week. It's so satisfying. I love learning Python, building with it. It's pretty fun, right? Like I think I've actually really missed coding, I realized. Like I've never really okay, like I still feel like I'm not the kind of person that sees coding as something that I just want to like get better and better at. Like there's some people who are like really interested in speed coding, things like that. But I do really kind of missed just coding things instead of just like writing scripts and stuff for data science. So this is like that's also why with this blockchain development course, like it's been pretty fun because yeah. So I definitely get that. It's really fun because it's so different, you know, it's like a very different type of thing. It's like a different approach. I love these streams, but I always miss them because they start at 5 a.m. for me in New Zealand. No, we stayed up all night, so I'm here now. That's so. No, I want to tell you to go to sleep, dude. Go to sleep. You can. You. It doesn't. You don't have to come to the lives. That's so bad. Ah. So building versus analysis, Tina. Yeah, I think that's a really good way. Like I call it like building versus discovering things. Like building things is very engineering heavy, and finding things out is very analysis heavy. Like a cool intersection though is like ML engineering, things like that. Like I guess like basically if the word ends in engineering for a role, it's, you know, engineering. It's like building something with a specific thing in mind that you want to build. And if something ends with scientists, like research scientists, data scientists, things like that, you could also be doing some ML. But what I generally find, especially in larger tech companies, is you focus on doing exploratory stuff. So you may still be building like models and things like that, but there's no like actual end state to it. And you could be productionizing your code, maybe something like that, but you don't really know what your end state is supposed to be. I hope that helps. That's kind of how I define the differences between a lot of the just technical roles. If there's an engineering or a scientist, that gives you a really good clue on what your job is going to be. Uh, You mentioned where you have a technical interview, you don't know how to do or solve that problem. What do you do in that situation then? Just be honest. So if it's like a coding challenge, where there's no real person, you're kind of just screwed. I mean, you can try like typing out stuff, and then hopefully a human evaluates it. But that's like oftentimes they use auto checkers. I mean, for my Goldman Sachs interview, I literally didn't know how to do 3 of the 4 final round interviews. But I think the reason why I got in was I just started talking about my approach to stuff, right? So if they can see that you're logically approaching something, generally they're gonna start dropping hits. Because what they're really looking for, like obviously you can solve the problem. That is like most excellent. But there's actually people who solve the problem and still don't get in if they see that you've just been like doing lead codes or something like that. It's more about like the train of thought. Oftentimes problems are usually pretty hard as well and just not like directly taken from lead code or something like that. It's about like approaching it from a okay, I'm talking about engineering interviews here, not data science, okay? It's about approaching it from iterative perspective. You're like, this is very interesting. You know, just talk through what you're thinking and you're like, okay, let me do like a bad, like, you know, I know that it's not the optimal method, but this is where I'm going to start. And then after that, you're like, oh, wow, like maybe I can decrease the big O by like this thing. And then you do another method and you kind of just like iteratively go through it. And if you get stuck, your interviewer is rooting for you. Like interviewer is not like going like, haha, like how can I make this person's life harder? They're like, you know, they're on excuse me. They're on the same side as you are. So if they notice you are, you know, struggling a little bit, they usually will like help you along. But if you don't communicate what it is that you're doing, like they can't help you because they don't know what you're doing. Like if you just sit there in silence doing your thing, they're just like, I don't know what you're even thinking about. Does that make sense? Right. We'll go back to the next Pomodoro, folks. The like button said it felt left out. Yes, please tap the like button if you haven't already. All right, let's do second Pomodoro. Okay, let's go. Alright, second Pomodoro finished. Hydrate and chill, my friends. How was it? Let me update my scoreboard. I forgot. Which group are we on today? We are on group 2, I believe. Okay, let me just quickly update mine. Entertain each other's. It appears to be a bit slow. Today is the 10th. How many videos have I released this month? I believe only one still. Hey Boop, how are you? Boop, what are you doing? Are you booping? 11. Okay, cool. Let me load this one. Let us go here. Group 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was learning the blockchain stuff, so I'm doing pretty good on that. Morning routine, I was actually good in the mornings and then bad in the evenings. Still having issues with that, to be honest. YouTube videos, yeah, I'm gonna be releasing one soon, so I think I'll be okay on that. Sponsorships as well. No community events yet, but I believe we have something planned. Max. 2019 midterm. Oh, okay, you're doing different midterms to do it. Nice. 33355. You're doing good. Good job. Tavis. How are we doing, Tavis? So we have not updated for 3.2 for a while now. So since we haven't updated, it has been a week. So I think it's time to take you down, Tavis, because I don't know if you're like on extended break or something like that, but that is our policy. If you have not, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's nothing here. So mods, YouTube mods, Ibrahim, are you here? Can we take down Tavis because he has not been updating for a while now? Okay, I'll just message Ibrahim to do that too. Okay, Anthony. How are you doing, Anthony? Goal versus actual. It's been a while as well. 39. Looking good. Goal and actual are the same. Nice. Good job. Sugar. Pomodoros cumulative done. Yo, this is amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, you're doing so well. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, friends. Alright, how's everything doing? Hey, Dad. Good studying, folks. See y'all next time. See you tomorrow. That was great. I'm glad. Second half went well. My brain started fizzling out because I've been up almost 16 hours already, but I was still able to structure my direction for studying extra. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's not worth it because then it's just gonna catch up to you. Sleep. Regina, it's 2:45 here. I'm gonna crash now. Yes, go crash, please. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hopping in. Pretty good. Sitting in on a Coastal Commission meeting. They're actually pretty interesting. Coastal Commission meeting is about oceans, deciding on what to do with oceans. That would be my guess. Second part was much better. Study Korean vocab. Thank you, everyone. Happy Thursday. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Turkey. Thanks, Tina. Thank you. You guys wanna... Oh, hello, Boop. Are you booping? Yes, you are booping. Oh, let me... Oh, okay, that's pretty cute. You're being pretty cute right now. This month is like the opposite of March for all of us. I think the opposite of January. It is, yeah, because like January we were all like kind of falling behind, but I feel like we all kind of got into the zone, which is really good. Making sure the coast is accessible to all. I see. Makes sense. Boop does like this butt. Like she puts her butt up so that she can be petted in the butt spot. Her favorite spot. I wonder if there's any like theories as to why cats like to be pet like right before their tails. It's like a little divot, but both like it's like cats just really like that spot. Is there any like reasoning for this? Does anybody know? Like why do cats like that? Why do you like this, Boop? Why does that feel extra good? Boop baby. Yeah. Thanks for stream. Thanks so much for popping in. Yes, why Boop, why do you like that spot so much? And we'll continue petting you on the spot. You guys can't hear her purring, right? She's purring so loud. You're purring so loud, Boop. Everybody dropping off. Okay, I assume nobody else knows why cats like being pet on that spot. Oh, okay, snowman. Probably nerve endings. Humans have a lot of nerve endings by their tailbones too. But do you like being pet by your tail? By your nerve endings? Like, do you enjoy being pet on your nerve endings before your tailbone? Is that pleasurable? I mean, I think for myself, I have never derived such pleasure from that. Kitty pressure point movie. It's a pressure point. Pressure point. Pressure point. Thank you very much so much for the stream. Really helped. I'm glad. Isabella. Thank you, Tina. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing day. See you. Yeah. No, but really though, like, why do they like that? I don't like being pet there. Why do they like being pet there? Oh, hello, beep beep. He likes being pet here too. It's like every time I pet him there, his tail just goes up. It's maybe because they can't reach it. Maybe. Can they not reach it actually? Yeah, I guess you're right. They can't reach it. But they also can't reach their entire back. So why that one in particular? I mean, people pay to get massages. Okay, imagine we go to a masseuse and you're like, yes, can you just like please massage the part right before my tailbone? I just like actually don't even massage, just like pet me there. Thank you very much. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Is that not paying someone to pet your Yeah, you just go there and be like, can you please pet my nerve endings? You probably have to give a very large tip if you did that. Or you probably just, I don't know, like, I don't know if they just kick you out for being strange. I've completely forgot about the stream. Hello, rewind and do it again. Rewind it. Go back in time. Okay, I'm gonna keep petting Beep Beep's butt. Do you like pets on your butt too? Yes. I'm really hungry, but I have to fast until 12. And I don't know if I'm gonna be if I can manage to fast until 12. I'm so hungry. What should I eat for lunch? That's a good question. What should I eat for lunch? Let me see. Do I have like a meeting? Do I have a meeting? Oh yeah, I have a meeting at 12. Darn. So is that a good reason to not? Okay, I need to fast until 12. That is what I have promised myself. Okay, somebody go to a masseuse and try that out. Just like let's run an experiment. Just go and ask your masseuse if they are willing to pet you on the butt. Pet you on your nerve endings. It's 12 years I can break my fast. Oh, lucky. I do 12 to 8 as well. Yeah, I generally do 12 to 8, 12 to 7, something like that. I'm also so tired. I don't know why, actually. Why I'm so tired. Yeah, because like I need to lose the quarantine weight. I gained so much weight during quarantine. I just have not lost it, which is quite bad. Uh, that was quick. Yeah, it was. I didn't realize it was over. Nice, you're in the zone then. Alright, guys, can I get some tortoises so I can leave? So I can leave. Back in January, I first joined as an experiment to see if this would help me, and it really has. I'm in such a different place. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. I mean, it's helped so much for me as well. Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for tortoises. Okay, I can leave now. Alright, I will see you guys. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks, Danish. Danish? Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Thanks, Francis. I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.